What up, YouTube? I am your host, Mediocre, tour reviews and reviews. Back in here with one more video. Alright, guys. Special video for you guys today. RIP to the late, to the great Patrice O'Neal. I am surprised I have not gone over this yet. The king and the queen system. Let's talk about it. All right. Now, I'm going to leave a link down to this video in the description box down below. It's a 25-minute video almost. I just want to go over a clip of it because I think it's some impactful and powerful-ish. Without further ado,
I generally don't like what women are.
Which is what?
As I generally don't like living in a world where being what a man is a horrible thing, and no matter what a woman is, it's a wonderful thing. This is what they're doing. They are the society. They're bringing men down, and women are up. But they don't understand. Women are getting their cue from men. Meaning, so if you're a woman and you're going, I want to be the most successful whatever I want to be, you're looking at the most successful man. You're competing mentally with men. I want to get the most. Women aren't going, I want to be. Why don't women think in terms of the king and queen system? It's a beautiful system. The system is, if I'm a man, okay, and I see a fucking bum woman, a woman has nothing, she's dumb, fucking, if I marry her, she's now the highest level she can be. She's the queen. You can't get higher than the queen.
Right.
It's a great position. Right. It's the baddest bitch in the land, but the queen is the king's bitch. But here's the reverse, and this is why these dominant women who can't find happiness is because the queen in this system, if it's just a queen, right, and the Queen of England is the queen because her father didn't have any sons, so he didn't have a king to take her, so she had to, his heir was a woman. So now she's the queen with no king. When she gets married, that guy is not the king. He's the queen's husband who doesn't get elevated to his highest position.
Right.
A man at his highest position helps a woman be at her highest position. A highest position woman who has a lower man can't be happy. It's nature. It's fucking nature.
All right. Let me pause it right there because I think the other co-host is getting ready to stop him and ask him some questions. And listen, like, he's a comedian at the end of the day, so there's going to be some people that's going to hear the first half of that and be like, how are you misogynistic, blah, blah, blah. But let's pick it apart. Let's have a conversation about it because I think that is important to be able to do. Because that's our traditional roots. King, queen, king had a household, queen, the rib or the heart, but is then promoted to the baddest chick in the land. And last names, heir to throne, established with men or boys. We all know this. We all know this. But the important thing, I think, out of what he was talking about is when he got to the end of that spiel and he began to talk about nature, right? And that's important. And that's important because when he started talking in the beginning, what he was saying is that women don't realize that they're fighting, or what they're saying is that they want the top spot. They want to get to the top spot. But what that is that you are competing with men for that top spot, right? So if you translate that to dating and relationships, that fighting of that top spot, there's an equality there. But then what you have to put into consideration is the natural nature of these two people that are now in competition for the top spot. And even if there's an argument that it's not a competition, and let's just say they're there at the top spot, you have to ask yourself, is that the natural order of nature? Not even putting to the biblical order, because we all know what the biblical order is, but I don't want to enter in religion into this discussion, but just the natural order. Is it the natural order that the man with his size, his stature, right, what he could do from a physical standard and capabilities, what he wants to do from a work perspective, to go out there, do hard labor from a blue collar perspective, or maybe a white collar perspective, work all these hours, no paternity leave if he doesn't want to take it. And then translate that to the other side, where generally, if you're looking at it from an evolutionary biology perspective, a lot more women want to be involved in nurturing, taking care of a household, hypergamy, right? And everything in between that with dating up from an evolutionary perspective. Generally, when a man dates down, it's never considered dating down. It's not called out. It's just considered normal. It's just considered normal in our society. When a woman dates down, then it's called out as dating down, because the order, or what is more natural in our culture and our society, is for a man to look across dominance hierarchies and down for a mate, and for a woman to look across dominance hierarchies and up for a mate. Women typically don't date down, and they, at rare occasions, will date across. So I think it's good that he brought it up in that comedic tone that I was trying to hold my laughter for so you guys couldn't hear it appropriately. But I wanted to break it down from my perspective, what it is that he's talking about. But let's get into the next part.
Right, okay, so these points of view, I mean, this assessment of how it all works, could this be part of why you're not as popular?
Yes. Every time I talk, I go, this is ridiculous, but
He said powerful. I don't know if you guys heard that. Popular. He said, is this why you are not as popular? So views like this during this time, early 2000s, you think they weren't popular today? You think it wasn't cool to talk about these things today? Oh, imagine back then. Imagine back then. It held back his career for his views. Let's move on.
I have a woman who has been around me a long time.
This is a woman you were with.
I'm with now. I mean, my queen, my woman, who, in every woman's fashion, is trying to take me down. It's like Valkyrie.
How does that?
Operation Valkyrie. These bitches, they hate being women, man. I'm telling you.
But wait, let me ask you. So let me just understand something. So you're saying that women only have the model of success and power that men have established. So when they try to operate within that, they're acting like men.
Yes.
Which means that they are denying themselves their queenness and will never be happy.
Thank you.
That's what you're saying.
It's like another analogy, more or less. I try to help my girl. I have to think of analogy every day.
Oh, I know. You're very good at it.
I have to think in analogy terms. It's like if you're an animal, okay, you're a great white shark.
Okay.
There's a woman great white sharks, and there's men great white sharks.
Yeah.
To every other animal, great white sharks are just vicious. No other animal looks at a great white shark and go, uh-oh, here comes the girl version.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of men, okay, we go and try to date within our species. Most male great whites say, oh, wow, they go, girl, oh, I want her.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But women go, I hate the way great whites treat the woman great white.
Yeah.
So I'm going to now date these penguins or these seals who look at me and they run in fear. And I'm going to catch one, and I'm not going to eat it. I'm just going to play around with it and have this particular animal who looks at me with this fear and reverence just go, oh my God, you didn't kill me. Yeah, I didn't kill you. Just because, that's why these gorgeous women date these weak men, and they
right, but aren't they usually doing that just to piss off the great white?
No, they're doing it because they go, I'm not going to sit here and deal with this other great white. So what happens, though, is they're dating their food, and after a while they go,
they're dating their food.
I fucking hate this guy. I hate what he is. He lets me do anything I want. I talk to him like he's a piece of shit. I spit at him and he just does nothing. I'm going to eat him. Then she's going, how do I feel like a woman? You fucking date this man. Yeah. Great white. And you go fuck with him, and this great white goes, hey, bitch, look, you don't talk to me like that. I don't let no fucking girl sharks treat me like that.
I'm not
bitch.
a penguin.
Yeah, I got to deal with niggas trying to hunt me. I got to deal with other man sharks trying to bite me. I got to deal with you, bitch, with your mouth.
Yeah.
No, that dun music ain't yours. That's mine, motherfucker. I'm top of the food chain. But
all right. I gotta break this part down. So essentially, what he's talking about right here is He's using the analogy of great white sharks. And what he's saying is that between a male great white shark and a female great white shark, it's the male goes out there, does his thing, king of the sea, right? King of the sea jungle, or what have you. But then instead of the female great white shark holding place and paying respect and reverence to the baddest of the land, what the female does is that it seeks out other things to pay it reverence, a penguin, and then plays with it. That analogy is simps. The simps, IG simps, and then convinces themselves that that's what they want and that's what they want to deal with. But dealing with those will never make them happy is essentially what he's trying to say. All right, listen, guys. I'm not going to go through the entirety of this video, but I wanted to break down real quickly a couple of quick parts of the almighty Patrice O'Neal. Again, rest in peace. You understand what I'm saying? I'll leave a link to the full video down in the description box down below so you guys can go over there and hear his words and then laugh. And then all of a sudden you'll find yourself 4 hours later still consuming his content. You understand what I'm saying? Fantastic comedian. All right? We lost a great one. Until next time, you two. Peace!